In some buildings, you have zones within zones in SBEM calculations. This demonstration shows you how to input such areas in Carbon Checker. Here is a 3D example of a zone within a zone. The red area is an office surrounding a toilet block in green. It is this zone within a zone that we're now going to create. Open a new project in Carbon Checker. I'm now going to use the freehand zone creation tool to make part of the shape of the outer office, leaving a space to enter the toilet block within it. So I click round the outer dimensions of this part of the office, and I press enter to make the zone, which we'll call North Office Area. I'm happy with the zone height, so I'll accept that. And there we have the first part of the zone. I'm now going to use the regular rectangle zone tool to make the toilet block area. And I'll call this toilet. And enter that. So I've now got part of the office and the toilet block. I'm now going to put in the rest of the office. Again, this is a regular rectangle, so I'm going to use the regular rectangle tool. And enter. We'll call this South Office Area. So I now have 3 zones. I'll just click the selection tool, the North Office, the South Office, and the toilet block. And I can look on the 3D tool to see what this currently looks like. I'm going to zoom in a bit because that's a bit small. And there you can see the 3 zones that we've created. I'll click OK on that. Now, up here we have the tree. If I expand the tree and right click on one of the zones I want to merge, there's a pop-up box, and down at the bottom is Merge Zone. I click on that. It has some calculations to make. And when those are finished, it will give me the opportunity to choose which zones I can merge the North Office Area with. Well, I want to merge them with the South Office Area, so I click that and click OK. And now we'll find that we've got a merged zone, and one way of checking this is by looking at here. Next to these tick boxes, the yellow shows that these two are part of the same zone. I can now look at it again in the 3D viewer, and we'll see the zone with the toilet block in the middle. You'll notice that the initial walls are still showing. Carbon Checker will pass this file to SBEM to do the calculations necessary for building regulations and EPCs. When the information is passed to SBEM, it will ignore these 2 existing walls, so you don't need to remove them. That will be done automatically later. And that is how you create a zone within a zone. Thank you for your interest in Carbon Checker. Please visit our website for further details.